What is going on, everybody? My name is Japes, and welcome to another episode of my Path to Power, the first one post my 24-hour live stream. So we're opening a pack, and I actually did record this gameplay while I was doing the 24-hour stream. I want to thank you guys that came out for that. It was awesome. I enjoyed myself. Your support was absolutely incredible, so I cannot thank you enough. Gonna open one more bronze pack. Really just kind of hoping for some fitness cards here. I did get a few of them, did get enough for what I needed, and I'm gonna go ahead. I listed that goalkeeper. I forgot to put a buy now price on him. So, of course, you wonderful people in the live stream, and I say that a bit sarcastically as I asked you not to do this, but you did it anyway. You bid up to like 70,000 coins on him, and that kind of ruins the whole path to power because I got this free boost of coins that wasn't even remotely close to be there, or wasn't supposed to be there at all. So now I'm going to leave it to you guys. What should I do with those coins? And now I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and transfer them over to my main account, use them for packs. That seems like the, most sensible thing to do. Use those, open them in the live stream, do a video with them, whatever you think. Or I could do, I don't know, if there's something more creative that you guys think. I don't like doing giveaways. As many of you guys know, when I've done them in the past before, everybody just seems to get their panties in a knot, and it just isn't one of those things that I like basing my channel around. But we're getting things started here. Malapa gets a little bit of free space, takes it down wonderfully, an absolute thunderbolt from the top of the 18-yard box into the back of the net in the 16th minute, gives us an early lead. And this guy that I came up against, I Will Make You Quit is his team name. Lovely little bit of work from the Ox right there to step in free, but he was a bit of a, for lack of a better term, douchebag. He sent me a message in the game that was like, oh, quit holding contain to defend, and I wasn't actually even holding contain. He was doing the thing that I don't really do it that often anymore. But he was standing with his center backs and just doing step overs and just holding the ball in the back and standing there. So there's no sense in attacking or pressuring someone when they do that, because when the score's 0-0, or when I was up 1-0 and it was going on, or even at 1-1, no big deal. You can waste your own clock. I'm not fussed about it. And when you come away off kickoff just like this, Jefferson Farfan goes near post because it's so overpowered, and you answer back off of kickoff. When you do that, there's no need to pressure. When you're winning, there's no need to pressure. Waste your own time is kind of the way my feeling is on that. There are a lot of people that do that after watching, I think it was a JJ video at one point, or a KSI video at one point, that was like how to be a, well, you understand the gist of it, how to be a bit of a nuisance on FIFA is what I'll call it. But there are some people that still kind of take that to heart. Lovely little bit of work. Springs free, Julian Draxler in the 45th minute, and he's going to knock that one into the back of the net. I got a few comments that said, Julian Draxler, Japes, I don't know, he just might be all hype. I don't find him to be that good. You're going to see, for me, he pops up in really good places. He fits my type of play style, and that's, when people ask me, and I've said this hundreds of times, I feel like, when people ask me, Japes, can you look at my squad and tell me what players are better or what players might be better in my squad? Tell me, who should I buy here? That is all down to personal preference and your play style. I try to find players that fit the way that I like playing or that I want to play best. And that goes through, I was talking, loads of people love Brasilvers, but for me, they're not even remotely close to worth it. I do way, way better with the Silver Bundesliga team. And again, off of kickoff, lovely work, Eden Hazard and Malapa, 61st minute answer back. And that is, this is the douchiest celebration you can possibly do on FIFA for me, is either the "Can you hear me now?" or the ones where they like flail their arms and their feet and like run around. But when you control it to do it, just these quick little turns and then you dead fish at the end. Oh, there's nothing that infuriates me more. So every so often, when I come up against a guy that's kind of bugging me or acting a bit obnoxious, then I go ahead and whip that out as well. Now 4-2, Marco Reus picks it off of his center back. There was going to only be one end result from this when he didn't bring his keeper all the way out. 89th minute, and we get the celebration yet again. 5-2 now the score, and a pretty darn convincing victory against the team whose name was I Will Make You Quit. So we did not quit, but we did win. 5-2 the final score. And we are, I think we're in the Gold Cup here. Or no, we're in Division 2. So we're well on our way to at least staying in Division 2. 2-1-1 the record right now in the division. Not the best that we would have liked. A draw and a loss, pretty terrible. But this is what I'm talking about. The Spanish guy already has 17,000 bid on him. I think it goes up to about 70,000. So again, please let me know what you think I should do with the coins, and I will go through as many of the comments as I can or probably go through all of the comments and see what I think might be the most creative idea, or what might be the most fun or the best thing to do. Went ahead and checked to see if the Sounding Carp, I think it was his name, had sent me another message, and pretty hard to go through with everybody on the live stream sending me messages as well. Could not even find and see if there was, but pretty darn solid team that we've got here. Marco Reus probably should be set to a striker. I think he performed better, but Marco Reus and Malapa are a sugar and spice combo up top that is very, very difficult for people to handle, because Reus, they both are pacey enough, but Reus is very, very clever on the ball, has a very, he's quick into tackles, he's all over the place. Malapa is a very imposing figure up front, very strong, very big, but pacey enough too to cause all sorts of problems. And again, we're right away off of kickoff, inside from Jefferson Farfan. And guess who? Julian Draxler popping up in a wonderful spot for a FIFA 12-esque finesse shot, tucking it into the far corner in the 3rd minute to give us our dream start in the next match. Definitely looks like we'll be securing the, at least staying in Division 2 at this point, which is what you want to, you always want to be improving and getting better. And the Division 1 title and Division 2 titles are things that we have to look at, because the boost of coins is just too much to not take note of. But he is right back in the 9th minute, and wonderful, wonderful work here from Adler, keeping out 2 point-blank chances. And off of this, there could be one end result, or could be another one. I suppose there could be plenty of options, but we are on the counter, out wide to Hazard, and Hazard, just the pace is too much to handle. We brought him over from our pack suicide from our first path to power, and a pretty darn good player to get in a pack. Takes a couple deflections on its way into the back of the net in the 12th minute. And how many times has this happened in FIFA, where it goes from an incredible chance on one end to a goal scored on the other end? I suppose that happens in real footy quite a bit as well. Well, maybe not quite a bit, but it does happen, and these deflections are just oh so brutal. I would have been fuming if I was him, but I am not, so I was a happy guy as it worked out well for me. Still have a little bit of a cold, so if my voice is a little bit off, that is why. But we are, again, 28th minute working forward. Obi Mikel, Draxler to Malapa. Malapa back to Draxler. Lovely little bit of 1-2 passing straight over the top. Malapa didn't think I could finish it on his weaker left foot, so I just sent it through to a running Lars Bender. Lars all the way up from the CDM spot, and he gets a little bit of free space, knocks it in. I suppose I could have gone for goal with a chip from Malapa right there, but I chose not to, and this is kind of an example of why Malapa is such a tank. It's just really difficult to fully take it away from him. Even when he gets it out in front, he kind of just bodies people away, gets it back, and he's quick enough dribbling around that it becomes a huge nuisance to try to take it away from him. The roulettes are clean enough for when they need to be, but Bender finds Draxler, and somehow it manages to find its way back to him. He's got 5-star weak foot, so tucking it in with a little finesse into the far corner in the 40th minute was no big deal for the young Schalke man. He will be a hot commodity on the footy market or in the real football market eventually. He probably already is, but Schalke pretty keen to hold on to him for the time being. Managed to take it away here. David Luiz finds Draxler out wide to Hazard to Marco Reus, through ball to Malapa, and these are the situations I love getting myself into. One-on-one, I kind of pride myself in being able to fake him out with the swoop maneuvers, which are generally your 2-star skill moves. I call them swoops. When they go on, you go swoop, swoop, and you're by, because you get that little burst of acceleration out of them. And just like that, 54th minute, we have yet another goal. I'm not quite sure where that leaves us as far, but we'll watch the replay on that. Little drag inside, and that's my favorite one. Little body feint exit back down to the end line. Ana Malapa's preferred right foot. Felipe Santana takes this one away. Royce steps inside. He's going to go ahead and do a little swoop of his own, and that acceleration, too much to handle. Skips on inside, and another swoop. Going to go ahead and take the shot. Unlucky, though. Nothing comes of it, and I think it was Draxler got fouled off the ball in the box. Regardless, I'll go ahead and take that. Not going to really complain about it. We're going to give this one to, I was going to take it with Eden Hazard, and I thought, who else has decent free kicks? Farfan, maybe. Oh, there's David Luiz. Let's go ahead and get our center back a goal off of this. Count it out. 1,000, 1,000, over to the side. Not my best penalty. I don't think I held it for quite long enough, but it did the job indeed. Farfan strong enough, lucky to keep it. Here's 67th minute, and the passing is lovely with the squad. I think I finally found, this squad is very, very much fun to play with. There's pace on the wings. You've got pace and strength up front, enough creativity that you're able to do what you want. Draxler and Royce linking up nicely, and Draxler in the 69th minute, little bit of dirty talk, hits the thunderous volley from point blank range to beat the keeper. That's a lovely pass there from Marco Royce as well. Little LBY tap, finds Draxler, and this guy has had enough. 7-0, 69th minute, all that dirty talk included. A long episode of Path to Power, I know, but thank you for sticking with me. Again, thank you for all the support that you show me during the live stream. Some people will be asking, when will you be streaming again? The answer is not today, possibly tomorrow. Not totally sure on that. Got the new roommate moving in today, so I'm gonna help him fully move in and do all that stuff. You can see 75,000 on the bronze guy. Again, let me know what you think I should be doing with those, with the coins from that. And I will read through the comments and take that into consideration. If you guys did enjoy this, a like or thumbs up is always greatly appreciated. If you haven't, go ahead and subscribe already so you don't miss one episode of Path to Power. Other than that, my name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.